And we are back discussing the various IPL teams, their analysis, and this time it's going to be Gujarat Titans. They did not really do well the last season, finished in the bottom half of the table. And without any much ado, I think let's just discuss the various questions surrounding IPL 2025 as far as the Gujarat Titans are concerned. What's really going to be their predicted 11?
Yeah, that's our question number one. We'll of course also talk about their strengths, their weaknesses, and the big question is dealt right at the end. Will they make the playoffs or not? Can they change their fortunes from what happened to last time to now? So let's get down to the likely 11 as we always do. We'll quickly write down the usual suspect, the ones that do not initiate any debate are given. So your captain in Gill, Butler, and when I speak, I'm speaking for two of my colleagues as well.
Yeah.
There will be no debate there. Gill, Butler, your opening combination. Again, I don't think number 3 will be any debate. Sai Sudarshan, man, has been in outstanding form.
Yeah.
Also has gotten a chance to play for India in the ODI and T20 format. So Sai Sudarshan comes in at number 3. Now, I mean, I don't know whether, and that's why I don't want to speak for everyone. For me, it felt straightforward, but I don't know whether it'll be straightforward for everyone else or not. So I'm going to come down to the bowling and write down the bowlers that are going to be straightforward. So I've got, let's say, Siraj and a Rabada at 11 and 10.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay, so 11 and 10 are Siraj and Rabada. So Siraj at 11, Rabada at 10 because Rabada is a better batter.
Yeah.
So if you can do that, yeah. So that I think is also done. There is a Rashid Khan there as well. I'm sure it's in everyone's team. The thing will be where does he bat? Yeah. But I'm just telling you where I've put it in my team. We'll put it and then we'll make changes depending on that. So at 9 you've got Rashid Khan as well.
Oh.
Okay, so 9
Same
is
in mine as well.
Rashid Khan, because remember this is a bat first team.
Okay.
So you still have a bowler come in as your impact sub, so he will come in at some point. Okay,
I still had him at my number 8, irrespective of whether Gujarat would bat or bowl first.
That's why we'll now do the middle order, and probably that's where we'll get the answers. Yeah. Who have we got at number 4? Who wants to go first?
I'm going to have Glenn Phillips.
Ditto. Plus one. Okay. I wish I knew that. Then we wouldn't have had any debates. Glenn Phillips is also something that we all agree on. Comes in at number 4. 4, if not for his batting, just for his fielding.
He can even bowl off spin.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can. Quite a decent spinner at that. Did bowl a lot.
It bowl, 10 overs on multiple occasions in the ODI World Cup 2023 in India.
Correct. So Glenn Phillips is at number 4.
And this is now, I think, that the harmony in the room will end.
Probably.
Okay. So what you will have to do is, each of us will have to go through a 5, 6, 7 and 8 together. Okay. So we'll get a better idea of what we are trying to convey. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Washington Sundar at number 5. Washi, a good batter across formats. In fact, and now in T20s, he has been, I think, trusted in by Gujarat Titans. Best to use him in the at maybe number 4 or number 5 position, and this is where I feel Glenn Phillips as a T20 batter is obviously better, but then at number 5 as a left-handed batter, he offers that variety. So for me, Washi is slotted in at number 5. Tewatia is number 6 for sure. Number 7 for me is going to be a wicket-keeper batter, and I think at that position I would have
Butler.
Butler is your wicket keeper.
No, Butler I don't think he's going to keep wickets. He did not do it for Rajasthan Royals.
That's because Sanju Samson was there.
Yeah.
But why will he not do it here?
The point is, Butler hasn't been keeping for England also across formats now, T20s and ODIs.
I agree, but that's when there is an option. My point is, you don't need to squeeze in a wicket keeper. Yes, if a wicket keeper is naturally making your team, then I think Butler will take a back seat and allow that person. But if he's not, then I'm sure he'll be okay to take that chance and be the wicket keeper. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but for me, absolutely. If Butler for me is in my 11, he definitely keeps. But with the way the latest trends have been, regarding his wicket keeping, I don't think that
have another
he's not going to be here. So at 5, Washington Sundar, 6, Rahul Tewatia, 7, it's going to be Kumar Kushagra, and at number 8, it will be Shah Rukh Khan.
I think Shah Rukh Khan is a waste at number 8, by the way. I mean, you would want him to face a bit more deliveries. So I have Shah Rukh Khan in my team. Do you have Shah Rukh Khan in your team? I do as well. So shall we just put Shah Rukh Khan at a spot? Let's put him at 7. I think 8 is too low. So because all 3 of us have him, so without getting into that debate, we've got Shah Rukh Khan there. Because all three of us have agreed. Who are the other players that you mentioned? I want to see which is the
Washington
three
Sundar at number 5.
I have Washi as well.
Okay, so by the way, I did not have Washington Sundar in my 11. Okay, and I know that will not happen. So I will agree for Washington Sundar because I know the likely 11 we are picking.
Yeah.
But I just want I want to tell you what I would have done. And even though I will concede and agree on 3-on-3 for Washington Sundar because that's what GT will do.
Yeah.
But my point was I was playing at number 8. I was going to get a Sai Kishore instead of a Washington Sundar.
Yeah.
He would have been my spinner. And I'll tell you why, because for an off spinner, I've got a Glenn Phillips. And truth be told, Washington Sundar plays mostly because he's a good batter as well. And that goes in his favor. I still humbly believe that Sai Kishore is a better wicket-taking bowler than even a Washington Sundar. He can get me more wickets as a spinner than Washington Sundar. Washington Sundar is the better batter between the two without any doubt. So he gets that nod. But because I would have filled my batting till Shah Rukh Khan there, I wouldn't have had an issue in getting a Sai Kishore. But I know that will not happen. I know that. So I just wanted to put my 2 bits here, that what is it that I would have done. So I have agreed on Washington Sundar, so to make it all 3. But now I would want to know, where are you batting him? 5, 6 or 8?
For me, it is 5.
Okay.
I've got him at 7.
Okay, so now it's 5, 7. I have him at 8 because I need my batting. The thing is that
So no Tewatia in your side.
there could be a Tewatia in my side, my friend.
We'll get to that.
I haven't gotten. Okay, by the way, just one thing. So I'll get to that. But we've agreed on Sundar.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just putting Sundar's name at 8. We'll change it in case there is nothing. Okay. Just because all 3 of us have agreed. We agreed on Shah Rukh. We've agreed on Sundar. Now let's go with Tewatia. All 3 of us have him.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Have it. Okay. I also have him. So Tewatia, all of us have. So Tewatia, also just put Tewatia at 6 for now. We'll get into the debate or whatever, which you have
There's
gone with.
one slot left.
There is one slot left. And I mean, that is exactly the name that he would not want to be known by. But this is the name. What you had written inadvertently was not the name that he would like to be known by. Tewatia is at 6. I went with Shafin Rutherford at 5.
No, but you're not left with any more
Of course, I have.
If you go with Shafin Rutherford, it would make it 5.
What I had done was, I did not have. I had removed a Coetzee from my team and done that, whereas my backup player could have been a overseas player, but I can't have a backup with that. I cannot have a backup because of. Because if I have 4 foreigners, I cannot have an overseas backup.
Yeah, absolutely. These are the 4 best foreigners as well.
Yeah, I think so.
These are the guaranteed 4 starters.
Only an overseas player can come in as a substitute fielder for an overseas player.
So you need to name only 3 foreigners in your 11 if you want your impact to be a foreigner.
Correct. Can we then, I have a suggestion, have Sundar and Sai Kishore both in the 11? Whereas Sundar goes in at 5.
I have
if
another
you want
name in
that.
mind.
And
And he
Sai
makes
Kishore.
it to my squad. Just floating the name Anuj
Kumar.
Rawat.
Okay, Anuj Rawat, yes.
As
By
a
the way,
keeper batter.
Yes, keeper batter. So if Butler isn't available, if he doesn't want to keep, if he's got these fitness issues, if at all, then Anuj Rawat comes in with some experience as well. And the only competition he then faces with, if Butler's not keeping, is then Kumar Kushagra, who's only 20.
Yeah.
And it's not like Kumar Kushagra has some scintillating numbers to show for right now.
there is another option you could go with in the middle order who I was thinking of is Maipal
Lomro.
And he's done well.
He played
He's
consistently
3 seasons.
he played consistently at 4 and 5 for RCB.
That's what I'm saying. And he's played now good 3-4 season. He's been playing. And he comes in with that experience, which an Anuj Rawat has also got or has played, but Kulwant Kajolia does not have. Kumar Kushagra does not have. So, there is also a Maipal Lomro if Butler is okay keeping wickets.
But I don't think so that will happen. That's the point. In case of Butler, I don't see Butler keeping wickets.
I have my doubts as well because England also we saw in the Champions Trophy.
Okay. So if I vote for a Maipal Lomro, you vote for a
Kumar Kushagra.
Kumar
said,
Kushagra,
yeah.
and you are voting for an Anuj Rawat.
Anuj Rawat.
That's a tie. So one of us will have to concede. Okay, I'll concede that because you guys are saying that Butler won't keep.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
very
too.
strong feeling that it won't happen.
Okay, then I'll probably vote for Kumar Kushagra.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
So
go
at
with
5 we have Kumar Kushagra.
No, then I think you can make a change to the batting order.
Yeah.
You can,
I think Tewatia can come in.
Even Shah Rukh Khan can
actually
be
Shah Rukh
promoted
can
up.
bat up the
Actually,
Yeah.
you're right. Let's get Shah Rukh there.
Shah Rukh at 5.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because Shah Rukh, that 7, 8 is
We've seen that over the last few years now.
correct. Can
And
you
he did bat, I
can
think,
you
at a-
then take Kushagra to 8 and even Sundar because of seniority overtakes him?
For me, Sundar in T20Is has to bat within top 5 because if he's batting at number 7 or number 8 in T20Is, I think you're wasting his batting talent.
No, but I think you know what happens is that I know it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
With Sundar, if he comes that lower down the order, can he play that attacking cricket? Maybe not. I agree. But when I'm also looking at that, then I'm like, if I've got better batters, why am I not giving them enough balls to be
That's
utilized?
also
So
a
for
point,
example, I think Shah Rukh Tewatia will bat at a much higher strike rate than a Sundar will. So I can actually go for a bigger total. So it's a very catch-22 situation. So I think maybe it'll be a situation where they'll pull ranks and Kushagra has to do the dirty job and then come down.
I think Kumar
Though he would want-
Kushagra's role, if he plays in this GT11, is pretty much similar going to be that of
Abhinav Manohar.
Not Abhinav Manohar. What Peter Neville did for Australia during the 2016 T20 World Cup. You just used him as a wicketkeeper because you knew that his batting credentials aren't really suited to that format. So it's just like he's a good keeper. Let's just use him because we don't really have Butler.
Yeah, possible.
Yeah.
That is a possibility that they may go with. Okay, so if you do that, then you have a 12th man. Who if you
So how many bowling options?
no,
right
you need
now?
you will
Yeah.
put in a bowler. So who's your number 12? Then
So
we'll
I
count them.
think there's only 4 bowlers here.
No, you will have to have a
Yeah,
bowler.
yeah. So
who's your
it
bowler?
is, maybe Ishant Sharma.
Ishant Sharma. For me, Prasidh Krishna. Hands
Yeah,
down.
for me also
Prasidh
Prasidh Krishna. I had Prasidh
Yeah, yeah.
as my option. So Prasidh comes in at your impact player. So when you come to bowl, Prasidh is coming in.
Yeah.
So let's.
Fitness wise, is he okay right now?
Yeah, he played.
Prasidh, he played the SCG test also.
Yeah, he played the BGT, and he looked pretty good.
Any chances of Jayant Yadav playing?
Nah.
No, because again, you've got an off spinner in
Yeah.
Sundar who's going to be doing that. Then why would you go for him? Plus, you got Glenn Phillips also playing that all-rounders role. That's why I was saying. Now look at that team. Now I take you back, and I know it's going to be very shocking for a lot of people. But that's where I said that if I play a Sai Kishore, I go with Sai Kishore at 8 and Sundar and Kushagra at 7. So then I get now my bowling sorted in terms of wicket taking, and I've still got an off spinner in a Phillips. That's why I was going with a left arm spinner in Sai Kishore. That was going to be my 11 anyway. We have to agree because 3 different. This is the 11 that GT can go with. Strength or weakness? Which one do you want to start with?
Let's go with weakness first.
Okay.
The one weakness I see here is bowling department. Siraj is down on confidence. Rabada, his numbers in the IPL, I know he's a different player altogether when he's playing for South Africa, but his average over the last few years has really dipped. I think in fact his economy now is around the 9 mark in the IPL. So I think the bowling is a bit of a problem. Prasidh Krishna, Ishant Sharma, these are your backups or so to say players who will be involved otherwise in the pace bowling department. But as a unit, besides Rashid Khan and Rabada, I'm not getting a lot of confidence from them right now. So I think that's a big weakness for me.
Okay, I think I agree with Harshit, but there's going to be one more weakness that I feel Gujarat Titans have, and it is their wicket-keeping department. I think as much as faith you can have in the likes of Kumar Kushagra and even Anuj Rawat, it is going to be a big platform, big stage. I'm not really sure whether they can deliver for Gujarat Titans at such a big platform. In case of Anuj Rawat, he does have a lot of experience playing in the IPL. He once opened for Royal Challengers Bengaluru alongside Virat Kohli, but then in the last couple of seasons or so, he was batting very much lower down the order. So I'm not really sure if both of them can really deliver. That is one area I feel that's a weakness for Gujarat Titans, the Indian wicket-keeping department.
Interesting. For me, I agree. I think it's their bowling as such, and I'm looking at, other than Rashid, is there any other spinner that's really inspiring confidence now? To me, no. And then same for the fast bowlers, because Siraj has had a dip in form. Prasidh Krishna is coming back, so we don't know whether he'll be that sort of an impact bowler. So yeah, I think bowling seems to be their weakness at the moment. Strength.
We'll start with Gulati this time.
I think the top order, definitely. Gill, Butler and Sai Sudarshan. And even, Glenn Phillips also. The way, New Zealand have used him is pretty much have him, lower down the order at around 5 or 6. But I think at GT, he's really going to have a good chance to bat even at the top of the order. It could be even, number 3 also, depending upon whether you want to have a lefty or a righty at number 3. So that's where I feel their top 3 or top 4 is very strong. Rahul Tewatia, a great finisher, something that we have seen in the last few seasons or so. So batting for me is a big strength.
I think it's their openers that will more often than not win, or will win you matches. I think where you lose matches will be the bowling department, but if you're winning matches, it'll come because of big partnerships that these two guys are very capable of, and we've seen them with over the last couple of seasons. Both have had runs in excess of 500, 600 over the last couple of seasons. So if these two have a good time right at the top, GT can have something to look forward to. That's the strength, I think, the two openers who score big.
Just adding on to that, I think one of their strengths is their backup. So we were talking about multiple options. So they've got good backups in a Sai Kishore. They've got good backup in an Ishant Sharma if they want to bring him. I know that he's the wrong side of the 30s, but still that experience and I think can still be utilized very well. And even in terms of their batting, the young talent that they had, we were talking about a Kumar Kushagra or a Maipal Lomror or a Anuj Rawat. I think these are young kids that can really come in and be that replacement that's needed. So their backups I like. They are not as starved as few other teams where only plan A will work. They can go to a plan B and that can be successful. That's that strength for me. Quickly, are they making the playoffs or not?
No, they're not. So.
I've actually picked them to make the playoff. I think they'll just about make the playoff. They're a mid-table team for me, like I'd mentioned for SRH as well. But again, this is just on a gut feel. I've kind of rated both SRH and Gujarat as a similar thing, but I just feel SRH will just narrowly miss out and Gujarat will just narrowly make the cutoff for the playoffs. So
it's 2-1.
Huh?
It's 2-1.
2-1, yes. But you guys let us know what you think in terms of Gujarat Titans' chances in this IPL. And give us a like on the video. That's the only thing that we really request for. Through the IPL, we'll try and cover all different angles of the Indian Premier League. So look forward to your company then. For the moment, from Siddharth, Harshit and I, bye-bye. Take care. Let us know your 11. And do you agree with me? Or these two gentlemen that they're missing out. Bye bye.